You're watching Examples Chernobyl.
That answers your question.
Hello everyone, it's me, Smolder the Dragon. I am dressing up as a salamanders. And guess what? 7 days of Pokemon 2023 is here. But last time you got last year in 2022, but in 2 years ago, 2021. I can't wait to see the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. But not for Ash Ketchum. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at the top 20 dragons from movies and TV.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm sorry, this is a very important thing. But anyways, enjoy the show, everyone. Action!
What just happened? Did I just sprout wings?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 dragons from movies and TV.
Ooh, dragons! Spike the dragon from My Little Pony!
For this list, we're looking at the best dragons to grace both the big and small screens. Let us know which dragon is your favorite in the comments below. Number 20, the Bull, Reign of Fire. Most dragons naturally stem from the fantasy genre, but we're going to start things
That's
off
the
a little
bull.
differently. Reign of Fire is
Still got a
post-apocalyptic
fantasy on
film,
my
and
right.
one of the most unique and creative Armageddons.
But today
Caused
is
by
the dragon type Pokemon. We're going to continue with these types. But if you literally don't like that.
There's nothing mystical or magical about these beasts. They just burn everything in their wake and are nearly impossible to kill. The strongest, a gigantic male dragon nicknamed the Bull, is the one to kick off the end times to begin with. As expected, the film's climax centers around taking down the Bull in order to ensure humanity's survival.
We'll still get along to this one. But that's going to call it a good dragon. I
Number
want to still miss
19,
it.
The Great Protector, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now this is what you call a traditional dragon. Magical, benevolent, and forever seeking to
You know
keep the peace.
Shang-Chi, the Great Protector. It's like a new, in 2021.
As its name would imply, this
But
entity
that's when they call it
protects the
a
mystical
water
land of
dragon.
Talos, most notably from the ancient evil known as the Dweller in Darkness. After slumbering for centuries beneath the waters, the Great Protector is awakened in order to fight its primal foe once more, acting as both a flying steed and platform to allow Shang-Chi the chance at landing the killing blow.
Still overload, huh?
Number 18, Dragon, the Shrek franchise. Like fairy
That's
tales of
Dragon
old in Shrek,
from
the
Shrek.
sleeping princess awaits the arrival of her true love in the
I love
tallest castle tower,
the Shrek
guarded by a
version of
fierce
dragon.
Of course,
Mama
there is one
dragon?
little catch.
Mother
This
dragon?
dragon is female.
It's like a
single,
fire-breathing
and oh so
mama
ready to
dragon.
mingle.
For example.
A girl dragon? Oh, sure. I mean, of course you're a girl dragon.
After initially being a hurdle for Shrek and company to overcome when rescuing Fiona from her prison, Dragon became an ally in the finale due to falling in love with Donkey of all people. Well, the heart wants what it wants, we guess.
All right, nobody move.
Still got a finale on this.
Number 17, Avazandum, the Dragon Prince. This animated series explores the conflict between humans and the realm of Zadia's magical creatures.
Ooh, I've never seen this dragon before.
The titular Prince Ozymandias, or Zim for short, certainly deserves a mention, but his father, King of the Dragons, takes the spot. Reigning for 3 centuries,
that's from
Alexander
Netflix.
was a respected leader by his subjects and an absolute powerhouse.
I never before
He
seen
was
the Dragon
equally
Prince on
feared by his
Netflix.
enemies, who simply
Well, you
called
still
him
got a
Thunder,
show on this.
since he could, make it rain
Show off.
lightning on a whim.
Today of all days, I will
That's a
spare
giant
you.
Number
dragon.
16, The Dragon, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. One of the most prolific
Yep,
and influential
that's the
special
dragon.
effects creators of all time,
Still a
Ray
bit
Harryhausen,
rare.
was the creator of this action-adventure classic. Over the decades, Harryhausen created dozens of iconic creatures, and this creation is up there as a contender for his magnum opus. The impressive look of the dragon, nicknamed Taro by some, was created with Harryhausen's signature stop-motion style known as
Yep,
Dynamation.
that's a stop motion dragon. Well, I've never before seen this.
The model, which was over 3 feet long and featured vibrant paint, took advantage
never
of
seen
Harryhausen's
this, huh?
first color film.
It's a stop-motion
All the
dragon.
hard work was worth
I have
it
never
when the
before
dragon
seen
came
this
head to
movie.
head with a cyclops during the climax, which is still a technical marvel over 50 years later. Number 15, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Yu-Gi-Oh! In Duel Monsters, few cards are as memorable or powerful as Seto Kaiba's signature beast.
Yep, that's
The
Blue
sole
Eyes
owner
White
of
Dragon.
These now iconic dragons, they
Still's
were
a little
often
bit
the
rare.
top cards that afforded Kaiba his many victories. When he wasn't losing to Yugi, of course.
Yep, I never seen the
Despite one of them
Yu-Gi-Oh
being
anime.
nearly unbeatable with its high
The
number of
Blue
attack
Eyes
points,
White Dragon.
Kaiba would
No,
often bust
Blue
out
Eyes
all
White
3
Dragon.
at once
It's a
to help
rare
him
one.
devastate opponents.
So what hope do you have against two? Why don't you just admit defeat, Yugi?
When he was feeling particularly prideful, he would fuse them together, creating the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which possessed an attack power that made it practically invincible.
Yep, it's a fusion. But it has 3 heads.
Create the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
Number 14, Sisu, Raya and the Last Dragon. This film draws its inspiration from the varied cultures and peoples
Ooh,
of Southeast
Sisu.
Asia, including the dragons that make up their myths.
That's still
Unlike
got
the
a water
fire-breathing
one.
beings that some may be used to, Sisu is a water dragon with power over the rain, but more importantly, a true and loyal friend to Raya.
Almighty Sisu.
Who's that? Hello? Hello?
Voiced by Aquafina, Sisu is uniquely
Yep, that's
hilarious among
Awkwafina.
dragons, but also possesses boldness and nobility.
Yeah, you know
She'll
the-
make you
you know
laugh,
the voice
spit up
actor
some
Awkwafina.
wisdom, and make it rain all at the same time.
Honey? Amba?
Still got a lot of dragons anywhere.
Thank you!
That's a lot of water dragons
Number
coming by.
13, Draco, Dragonheart. Who better to cast as someone that is equal parts distinguished and rough around the edges to play the world's last dragon than James Bond himself, Sir Sean Connery? Connery gives immense personality to the ancient dragon, who
Hey,
strikes
what
up
do you
an
know?
uneasy truce
It's
with a
Draco.
dragon-slaying knight burdened by guilt.
A little overconfident, aren't we?
It's from Dragonheart.
Hardly. But if you win, you'll be out of work.
Although the special effects are terribly dated by today's standards, seeing
Still
a
got
fully
CGI.
character perfectly lip-syncing to Connery's dialogue was nothing short of incredible at the time, tempered by a captivating character arc.
Once you swore your sword and service were mine, to call when I had need of, to ask what I would have. I hold you to your vow, knight.
Number
It's a
12,
talking dragon.
Elliot, Pete's Dragon.
Yep, that's
the
Elliot
original Elliot
from
from the
Pete's Dragon,
1977
the reboot
adaptation
one.
is unquestionably a popular figure in Disney fandom, famously being featured in the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Well, still gotta look at that.
However, we think he's edged out by his counterpart in the film's remake. Acting a bit like a gigantic
Elliot.
flying green fluffy
It's from
dog,
Pete's Dragon.
Elliot is the best friend and defender of the lost child Pete. Possessing the power to become invisible, the so-called Millhaven dragon has become
Still
a bit
flying.
of a folk legend.
Through the air.
Grand sense of joy and wonder whenever Elliot rolls onto the screen. It is a sheer delight.
A bear!
Number 11. Mushu, Mulan. The Disney animated renaissance of the 1990s was filled with memorable
it's
sidekicks,
Mushu!
with the pint-sized
The Chinese
dragon
dragon
Mushu being
in
no
China.
exception. Voiced by the hilarious Eddie Murphy, Mushu provided comic relief and some
And
much-needed
also,
levity to the
he
flick.
played Donkey from Shrek!
So tell me what mortal needs my protection, great ancestor.
Originally only meant to awaken the Great Stone Dragon, Mushu ended up taking on the role of Mulan's protector. His arc even mirrored hers, with
Yeah,
both
but still
determined
friendly.
to regain the honor of the Fa family while pretending to be something they were not. Short on size and big on personality, Mushu is irreplaceable.
My eyes can see straight through your armor. Ow!
Number 10, the Hungarian Horntail.
Yep, it's Harry
and the
Potter.
Goblet of Fire.
It's a
While
Hungarian
a number of
Horntail.
dragons appear across the Harry Potter franchise, they're featured most integrally and prominently in his fourth cinematic outing. With each champion in the Tri-Wizard tournament having to face down a dragon, it should come as no surprise that Harry would draw the fiercest
gotta
of them all,
escape on
the
that dragon,
Hungarian
Harry
Horntail.
Potter.
I have to admit that Horntail is a piece of work.
True to its
Man,
name,
I never
this
caught
creature
this.
was a mass of spikes and rage. If not for some expert flying skills, the boy who lived would have been toasted, because the Horntail is pretty determined when it comes to getting its prey. Number 9. Drogon, Game of Thrones. Long after dragons were thought to be extinct following the downfall of House Targaryen,
Hey,
3 were
it's
hatched into
Drogon from the
world
Game
by
of
the line
Thrones.
survivor Daenerys Targaryen. She
Yep,
sought
that's
to
a
use her dragons to
one
retake her birthright,
enormous
and over the
flying
course of several
dragon.
seasons, all
But
3 grew
still,
into
got a lot of that
tremendous war
dragons young
machines.
come by.
While Viserion and Rhaegal were respectable, Drogon was the largest, most powerful,
Yep.
and the personal mount of
Everybody
Daenerys.
knows about
As
this.
Drogon grew,
Go
he
get
became
it.
fierce and unruly, dangerous and very unpredictable.
How far did you carry me?
Well, I have seen a little bit right.
He also razed most of King's Landing to ash in a single afternoon.
Strong fire breath! Dragon!
Number 8, King Ghidorah, the Godzilla franchise.
Yep, and
One
that's
of the
a
most
giant
fearsome
dragon
kaiju,
with
this
3
three-headed
heads.
monster stands over 500 feet tall, is capable
Or maybe
of
a
shooting
hydra.
gravity beams, and has been a blight on humanity
Well,
across
King
every
Ghidorah
incarnation.
is a flying dragon. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 heads are better than 1.
Although its origin story has varied over the years, King Ghidorah has consistently remained the arch-enemy of the king of monsters himself, Godzilla, with enough power to match him in combat every step of the way.
Wait, I can't see a hydra, but this is a dragon. That attack me.
This is definitely one dragon in dire need of getting all 3 heads lopped off.
There's a lot of giant monsters.
Number 7,
seems a little bit
Maleficent,
different.
Sleeping Beauty. Cunning, magically adept,
Maleficent from
flamboyant,
Sleeping
and
Beauty.
incredibly well-dressed. Maleficent remains one of the best animated villains of all time. Of course, when spells
Yep,
and
and
trickery
that's
don't suffice, she has this
Maleficent the
transformation up her
dragon.
sleeve.
It's a witch turned into a dragon.
Her draconic form is as iconic as her natural state, if not more so. Black and purple, gargantuan in size, and able to unleash emerald flames. Maleficent truly was the best part of this entire classic.
That's quite a palazzo. I mean, come and think
She
about
would
it.
have gotten away with it too if it weren't for Prince Philip
Still a
and
little
his
bit
cheat code
attacking,
sword.
and even.
Number 6, Vermithrax Pejorative, Dragon Slayer. The dragon from this dark cult classic was brought to life by technical wizard Phil Tippett's incredible stop motion, which he called Go Motion. This marked the first time that the effects company Industrial Light and Magic worked on a non-Lucasfilm movie. These spectacular special effects helped bring the despicable dragon to life,
that's really
giving it a
spectacular.
truly terrifying aura, with over a quarter of the film's budget going into the dragon's
And
effects.
look at this. Dragon wings coming by. But I guess Dragon Appreciation Day is like
Vermithrax
last
is a
month.
monster straight out of a medieval tale of adventure and wizardry,
that's the one
and
reason
will
I have a
happily
tail.
incinerate anyone who says otherwise.
Mike, walking in. It's too loud!
Number 5. Shenron, the Dragon Ball franchise. Whoever completes the monumental task of
Shenron
collecting all 7
is from
Dragon
Dragon
Balls
Ball
is
Z.
granted an audience with the god dragon himself,
No, that's a
Shenron,
long one.
wherein the almighty entity will grant the
Still
summoner the
Sullivan Armin in
greatest gift
charge.
of all, a wish.
That would be me.
Impartial as he is powerful, Shenron will grant boons to both the benevolent and the wicked. Appropriately, the eternal dragon looks all too intimidating, drawing inspiration from the dragons of Chinese mythology.
Young Goku. Still got a cartoon he's gonna buy.
Although there are some rules and limits to Shenron's power, a super version of Shenron's powers are limitless, sporting golden scales and incomprehensible size.
Created with the limitless power of the Super Dragon Balls.
Give me a servant who possesses the same body and
The
fighting
Super
powers as
Dragon!
Saiyan Goku.
Don't save them!
Number 4. Falcor, the never-ending story. As his title might imply,
Hey,
Falcor
it's
the
Falcor.
Luck Dragon is
Luck
incredibly
Dragon.
fortunate in all he
I
does.
didn't know about this
Of course,
book
that's
either.
far from the only great thing about him. As wise as he is kind, Falcor is a loyal friend that never lies.
I'm a luck dragon. My name is Falcor.
Given his nature, it's no surprise there's very much a canine quality about him, serving as a
Yeah,
guide
but sorta
and
like a
ally to the likes
dog.
of Atreyu on his journey to defeat the likes of nothing.
I mean,
As
sorta
well
like
as
a
helped him to
dog.
give Bastion some much-needed payback against some school bullies. Why can't we have a Falcor? Number 3. Haku, Spirited Away. Like most of the residents of the spirit world, there's much more to Haku than what he seems. Although he typically appears
Hey,
as a
that's a
young human
Haku
boy,
from Spirited
Haku's
Away.
true form is that of
But
an
still's
elegant
got a
and
little
regal
bit
dragon,
longer.
who certainly
A
has some
long
bite
one.
to him. As both a beast and a young man, Haku stood firm as Chihiro's adamant protector and friend, with their relationship being as beautiful and pure as Ghibli's most lyrical of animations. Like many of Hayao Miyazaki's creations, Haku has a deep connection to nature, being revealed
that's a little
as
bit
a
of
wondrous
connection
spirit of a
this
river,
time.
one worth every prayer imaginable.
Thank goodness. You're alive. I can't believe it.
Number 2, Toothless, the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Described as the unholy offspring of lightning and
Hey,
death itself,
that's Toothless.
Night Furies are feared
But you
above
don't have any
all other
teeth.
dragons by the
Would
Vikings
you?
of Berk. When one is downed by chance by the chief's son Hiccup,
So I'm gonna
to
attack
discover its
this.
true nature, being that of a playful and intelligent animal, which he subsequently names Toothless. The two develop an unbreakable bond as both dragon and rider, where they prove that together they can overcome the worst their two species produce.
Come on.
Though let's
Still
not
too
pretend
late, huh?
Toothless isn't the one packing the firepower.
He's challenging the Alpha to protect you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell
Hey,
to get notified
still
about
gonna
our
like
latest
on that
videos.
dragon?
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Smaug, the Hobbit trilogy. Created by one of the 20th
Hey,
century's most
that's
revered
Smaug
authors, J.R.R.
from The Lord of the
Tolkien.
Rings,
Smaug
The
was brought to
Hobbit.
life on the big screen in Peter Jackson's Hobbit trilogy. Smaug was
Yep.
a monumental achievement in film history,
That's-
brought to
that's
life
somebody
with the
else when
smooth
you do
yet sinister
something
voice
fine
of
now.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Still a little bit fine to you. That's a lot of dragons coming by.
However, the Bane of Lake Town is far more than just a technical marvel. It's a beast as cunning as it is dangerous.
You that would stand against me.
Oh boy.
Slinking
This is
through
just a
the
little bit-
mountains of
a
gold
little
and
bit
unleashing his fiery fury
scary.
upon those who disturb it. Smaug remains
Give me the reason why I'm
ultimate
taking you.
cinematic dragon. Do you agree with our picks?
Well, that's about it. Well, I guess we'll be come back tomorrow for another video for the Pokemon Day 2023. As always said, see you next time.
Alright, thanks for watching.